Okay, it says we are live, so we are live, and I will just wait for some of you guys to come on in. Let's see how we can pull off a game night game stream with a full house, as in everybody in the house. Hopefully it goes with a success. You never know though, but we'll see. All I gotta do is just wait for some of you to come in, and then we can get started. All right. Yep, Super Peter, I am here. And you're the first one in here. Doing doing all right. Not too bad. Can't complain. How about you, Super Peter? Hi there, Spirit Stalker. Feeling jolly? Well, that's good. That's a good way to feel. Glad to hear that you're feeling jolly. Maybe we all can feel jolly once we get some people in here. Hi, Ariana. Oh, you have some sad news. Hey, Golly, how are you doing? What's what's wrong, Spirit Stalker? Doing pretty good myself. Can't complain. So I'll get everything set up for the game, and then we can start. My hubby left me out. I asked him to move out because he said a bad word to my 15-year-old granddaughter for no reason, and he punched our puppy. Yeah, link it. Yeah, link it later. That would be something interesting to watch. Well, punching the puppy is unacceptable, but the thing is that are you um but but what's the downfall? I mean, are you guys getting a divorce? Well, I think it works out better this way for you, Spirit Stalker, because I mean, I don't think he needs to be around, any of the, I mean, any of the little kids, if he's gonna, punch them, or especially if he's gonna punch the puppy. Hopefully, after a while, he'll come to his senses and realize he was wrong and come crawling back to you. Yes, sometimes breaks help. I've been pretty good. I've been pretty good, Gully. I can't complain. Oh, he's already tried to come back. So he's already come crawling back, but you said no to him. I can see I can see that. I can see where he probably felt he was wrong and came, crawling back. I mean, and you probably told him, well, just can't forgive him this time, because what you did this time was outrageous. Because I mean, you've said he's done some outrageous stuff, but I mean, this is the most ridiculous I've ever heard him, do something. Was that the Spirit Stalker? Was that the one where did was that the one you mentioned on Saturday where he called her that because she opened a door for him? Oh, okay. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I mean, it seems like, if she opened a door for him, the most common thing to say would be thank you, not to call her what he called her. Yeah, but just channel out all the bad energy. Right now you're free for at least a little while. That's right, Spirit. Stay positive and keep a good head up. Things will turn up for the better. But the thing is that if he punched the puppy, then he better hope Peta don't find out about that. I'm doing pretty good, Ariana. How are you doing? That's good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing okay. Before coming on here, Ariana, I watched your short video that you just did. It's like a voiceover video for like advice or something. Everyone. I think we're just waiting to see where everyone if everyone's going to stay for the game. Of course, we were given a little leeway to talking at first to give people a chance to come in here, see if anyone else comes in here. Oh, you were sick all day. Oh, sorry to hear that, Golly. Hopefully you're feeling better now. But okay, that's good. That's what I was hoping. You were feeling better now. Oh, you slept most of the day. Well, I know that when you're sick, that's what you probably feel like doing most of the day, just sleeping. Oh, I mean, I mean that's consi- I mean that's concerning enough when it starts in your stomach and leads to the head and other places. Hello, Jonathan. No, decent guy's not here yet. But hold on. Oh yeah, I guess I was muted when I muted myself to go. Yeah, what I was going to say is, uh, yeah, people could. I mean, there's two different ways. I mean, some people can be freezing all day. Some people can be hot all day. Just depends on what kind of I guess what the whatever you have, and then what side effects it has. And then when Spirit Stalker said she has to get two root canals, 450 each, I said, oh my Spirit Stalker, that's $900. Yeah, yeah, it didn't help being warm out. Yeah, I could see. Um, like we're in the like, what's the temperature for us right now? Right now, at almost 10 o'clock, it's 62 here. But I mean, if you think it's warm now, I mean, just wait until May, and then wait until June until the when the summer kicks in. June, July, and August are going to be three of the hottest months. I'm sure. You must have had a fever. That's probably what it was, because I remember once back when I was sick, Golly, and this was like, and you're probably thinking, how do you remember that? Well, I mean, I experienced it and I was in high school. I remember that I was not feeling good once. I remember that we had just finished a choir concert at the our performance, our Christmas performance. So, we were done with choir for the semester until it started back up again in January. And we had gone to uh, Walmart after that. And then, of course, my mom was saying I didn't look very good. And then I was out, I didn't, I was out for almost a week. I did not feel good at all. I remember I went to the doctor. They said that, and they took a temperature, said I had 103 with it. So yeah, I was out for almost a week. So I can, I know a fever can be no fun, and it does make you tired all the time. Because they said when I was sick, I always that's what I just did most of the time. I just slept. Yeah, and you know what the worst part was? It was the second to last week of school before Christmas. But but I was not the only one out. They told me, I don't I don't know about how Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday went, but I was told that that Monday, where I was sick, we had 76 people out. 76 people out that day. You think 76 is bad? Look at Tuesdays. How many people were out Tuesday? 130 people from school. It's like a lot of some. It's like, it was getting so bad that, some students were wanting to go home, but the attendance was so low they didn't want to go home. They just, gave them, medicine instead to help them feel better. I mean, you can't. I mean, when a lot of people are out sick, I mean, can't really have that school. Can't really have school. Let's see. Actually, Easter evening, it wasn't. It wasn't too bad. I mean, there were some people there, um, probably there till about, uh, oh, maybe closing time at midnight. But I will only say this, there, you know, the ones who were there Easter evening the latest, they're always there all the time. There's about maybe 4 to 6 guys, and they're playing like some like Armageddon board game or something, and it's like they always go to McDonald's to play it, and then it's like, they'll come at some time, and then, they'll most likely, eat, and then, stay and play some Armageddon until probably about 30 minutes close to closing time when they leave. Lobby closes at, midnight, but they'll leave at like 11:30, 11:45. So it's kind of like, that doesn't help much. That means I've got an hour and 15 minutes to get all the to get the lobby done and the bathrooms and even the foyers. If you don't know what foyers are, those are things where you come where you're about to come in the restaurant. You're in that small room and you got to pull another door to come in. Yeah, I have to get under the carpet and clean the foyers too. Clean and mop the foyers. So I mean, it's hard, but it's not so bad once once the time passes by. Oh, speaking of which, of work, I got my pay stub today, and I should be getting paid tomorrow for my last paycheck. and got it. And with this one, I can be okay with. Oh, what? Hmm. What do you think, Spirit? You think you go? Are would you be like could you write a country or blues song about the old man and dental procedures? Are you one of would you are you one of those country girls? Well, Jonathan, I looked at the paycheck. The paycheck comes out this week. Let's see, from the past 2 weeks, getting this paycheck today, the paycheck was $506.34. So a little over $500. I'm content with that. I can deal with that. I said it's not the same as when I was working overnights and getting 600 to $675 average to 775 around 775 when I was working overtime. But but yeah, but with this one I'm content. I'm good with. Yeah, I mean it's a little smaller than the other one, but that was because the last paycheck, I worked 7 hours overtime, and had only worked 3 hours overtime. So, I mean, we'll see. I mean, I know everybody's usually, likes to get their 2 days off, but I say, and I know you guys like it when I get my 2 days off because I get to play with you guys both nights. But I mean, sometimes if they call me and say they need me in there, I'll take the offer. I mean, I need all the extra money I can get. Oh, Super Peter, you were asking me about that. I was going to say that I tried, um, like for my Google, it said, "What is your address?" And I used this address, but it seems like every time that I try to get back and make the address and everything, it says, you've already made an address with this address on here, and then it's just kind of like, and and I thought, okay, this is not going to work. I'm going to have to. I said I might have to contact YouTube for this. Find out YouTube's corporate number and call them, see if they can fix this. Why do you want me to say that, Jambalaya? Yeah, that's the thing. I don't. It says, like if I do this with you guys right now, like it'll tell me that, like it'll say, do you have an existing um it'll say, do you have an existing AdSense account? And I will tell them, yes, I do, but it won't let me change it though. I'll say yes, I have an existing account, And it said, and here's what it says when it says I have an existing account, it says you're only allowed one AdSense for YouTube account per person because you have an existing AdSense or AdSense for YouTube account. You should select the email address associated with that account on the next screen, and then it will just tell me, and then it'll just take me to it, and it'll say, "This is you, right?" It's me, but it's the wrong address though. And you want me to say that with you calling me that? No thanks. Yeah, why have you been doing it for months? It seems like you want me to say it, and then you're going to try to record me saying it, and make it out sound like it sound out to something, and make me sound like a bad person or something. I've seen this. I've seen these scams on how it work. No, it's not going to work with me. Sorry. Mojo Rising is okay. Yes, thank you. You too. But I can tell I know I've got. Let's see. I've got you, Jonathan, and I've got you, Peter. I'm wondering if I've still got anybody else here to still play the game. Yeah, you don't have to be here if you don't want to. I mean, it's up to you, Jambalaya. I mean, we just don't want any trouble. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Where's the other Peter North and Doctor Who and all the other gals? I know Spirit Stalker's here, but I said but we're still missing. The but for the girls, we're still missing Cheryl, Heather, and Shandcamp. So you've been keeping count, Jambalaya. You've been doing this since the beginning of the year, or maybe or maybe late January, early February. I guess that is your. I guess that is your new. I guess that's your favorite quote for 2025. Then, if it's been going on since January. Yeah, you've been doing it for 3 months, so basically as early as January 22nd. Yeah, I mean it's only 32 minutes. I thought I I said I don't know how I was going to do in a full house, and I said but basically with me upstairs and anybody else down. Well, actually I don't. It would probably still the computer would probably still cut off at one. I For some reason I think I could do it longer on my phone, but the problem is that I'm not able to pick up comments on my phone, so I have to. So I'm really stuck doing it here. I mentioned Cheryl. I said Cheryl, Heather, and Shen Camp. Nope, your buddy Decent Guy's not here just yet. Oh, you're good, Spirit Stalker. We're just asking, we're just asking where some of the others are. We're wondering about. Well, actually, Super Peter, I don't see Trevor here. Yeah, but that does give me a sense. It makes me think. If is Decent Guy going to be here too? He's also one of the regulars as well. Okay, it says it's 10:16 right now, so I suppose that we could start probably around, see how many people we have, and if we've got enough people, we could start maybe the game, and maybe, well, we can start it right now if you want to, or we can set a time like maybe 10:30 or something if you want to have a chance for more people to get in here. But I think I see some people coming in here right now though. So I'm game whenever you guys are. We can do it right now, or we can wait 14 more minutes. How do you guys want to settle it out? You guys want to start now or wait a little bit? Oh, well, I can tell with you guys saying what you want, you're ready to start right now. So, all right, let me pull the old one up, and let's get going. Just have to I just have to get the questions. Yes, Sandcamp sent me the database, and I said, this will help us a whole lot. I hate when it does this. You go in something, and then you're trying to refresh it and it makes you sign in again. It's annoying. Hold on, you guys. Unless I misplaced a number, that should be the correct password. Okay, there we go. Yes. All right. All the times you have to go on, you have to say, yes, it's me. Yes, it's me. Yes, it's me. Uh, oh, let me see where we can start off. Hope we got it. Let's see. We got this one. Okay, we did that one. I was not sure if we did that one. Okay, here we go. We got one right here. Right here. Oh, and Decent Guy is here. I did not even see him come in. Hey, Decent Guy. Now, now we're getting, now we're getting the goodies in. All right. First question tonight. You're just in time, Decent Guy. We're starting up the first question right now. All right. So for this question, we got the top six answers to this place or to this question. Name a place where it would be rude to laugh. What place would be rude to laugh? All right. Spirit Stalker comes down with her answers. Church. There you go, Spirit Stalker. Church. Um, church. You and Jonathan say church. Church is actually number two. A funeral. All right, there you go, Spirit Stalker and Jonathan. Funeral. You two. Way to go, Spirit Stalker and Jonathan. Funeral is the number one answer. A funeral. Not at school though, but in the library. In the library, yep, the library, Spirit Stalker. The library is there. In fact, that's number three, the library. The urinal, so like in the bathroom. All right. In the bathroom. Nope, not in the bathroom. We've gotten oh, Spirit Stalker says court. All right, there you go, Spirit Stalker. Court is number six. Court. Now just got to get four and five. We got court. We got church. Not celebration of a life party. Watching a movie starring The Rock. You know what, Peter? I'm gonna give that to you because number four is they're saying it's rude to laugh during a serious movie. Number four, serious movie. And if The Rock has a serious movie, then it's inappropriate to laugh at or serious movie number four. Let's see. Not prison, not a job interview, not a Taylor Swift concert. Stalker got at the hospital. Hospital. Number five is the hospital. There you go. That's all you do. That's how you do it. Uh, you could. I think we could. I think we can all see that it would be very, very inappropriate to laugh at any of these. I said, you know, if you started laughing in a library, you know, you have the library come over here. She, she come over there. She'd come over and yell to you, yell, quiet. Well, actually, no. Well, actually, you know, depends on how they are. They would actually at your live they probably just tell you to, you know, please keep it down, being a little bit noisy. All right. Okay, I hope you guys can understand this next question because I would have a problem. I have a problem with it, but let's see how we do. Seriously, feels like I put zero effort into that last one. Well, try again, decent guy. Try again with this question. Top six answers. Name a characteristic of a pub that you wouldn't want for your home. Yes, a pub. Not the smell. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. Drunk people, actually. That's the number one answer. Drunk people. Sticky floors? No, not sticky floors. And not hookers either. Not trashy men. Poor lighting. Okay. Um, decent guy says poor lighting. Decent guy. Actually, dark is actually number four. Dark. Yeah, number four. Dark. Let's see what else. Loud music. Okay, there. Okay, there you go. There you go, Spirit Stalker. Loud music is number three, and then you say fights. So loud music number three, fights number five. So all you got to do is get two and six now, and then you'll have it. No, I wouldn't be watching the wife flirt. Oh, the question, Jonathan, was name a characteristic of a pub that you wouldn't want for your home. Not gays or children trying to sneak in. Yeah, pub. Pub. Yep. Yep. Decent guy. No gays and no hookers. Can't wonder if that was that is that an answer, Spirit Stalker? Can't sleep, or were you just saying you can't sleep? No, it wouldn't be Vice Squad harassment. Oh no, no, it's not that you can't sleep. Not that you can't sleep. Not not when it not that blah, not when it closes. It's not when it closes. It also wouldn't be the lousy fried food. Fried food can be lousy at times, but it also depends on what you get too, and how you want it cooked, how much fried you want it. There used to be a we used to have like a pub restaurant, where a lot of ladies worked. They just wore like they wore like they wore jerseys, and then it's kind of like they're always like always like waitresses coming out and bringing out the food and everything. Thing I actually this was 2005. There's one time I fell in love with the girl, we never but we never hit it off. Because specifically, not too long at that time, I went back to me and my ex went back, for that time. So it's kind of like I stopped going in here. So I said, that would be a good thing. I could stop annoying her all the time. Oh, your answer was oh, okay. Oh, well, Jonathan, your answer launching butt missiles in the shitter. Well, I already kind of Peter kind of said an answer for bathroom, and I said nothing in the bathroom. So I thought no people playing Green Day and Red Hot Chili Peppers. I think back in the day, what was popular back then, and it's still popular these days. Green Day and Red Hot Chili Peppers, were probably popular back then. But I'm saying, back then, the best popular back then and still popular today. The Rolling Stones. The Rolling Stones. They're still popular, but it's not people playing any music though. I'll just go ahead and say that. But Spirit Stalker did get one. Smoking, yeah, smoking's number two. Smoking is number two. Now you just need number six. Okay, I was making sure that nobody had said the other answer yet. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss it, but it doesn't look like we've missed it, so we're doing good. No, it wouldn't be any strippers or wouldn't be flirting. Okay, that could lead to number six, spirit. And if people don't leave, then it's going to get what? If if people don't leave, then it's going to get what? You'll get more. Yeah. What's another word for rowdy? I mean, if more because if they don't leave and more people come in, then the place gets. I need another C word for it's not chaos, but it does start with a C though. No, it wouldn't be the bartender kicking you out or shutting down. It's a one worded thing. It expresses, when there's a lot of people there. Crowd crush. Okay, I can get you that. I can give you that, decent guy, for number six, because number six is crowded. Number six is crowded. That's number six, crowded. Those are pubs you wouldn't want in your home. Or how do they say it? They say those are. No, wait. Th- those are six characteristics of a pub that you wouldn't want for your home. Okay. All right. Here's a good one. We can all take this question out on our hair. What do I mean by on our hair? I mean this. Got the top six answers to this question. What do you do when having a bad hair day? What do you do when you have a bad hair day? Jonathan said, wear a hat. There you go, Jonathan. Wear a hat. That's the number one answer. Wear a hat. Can you believe it? It's not, can you believe it, Spirit Stalker? It's not brush it. It's not brush it. Wetted, okay. Get it wet. Number four is get it wet. Do the old slick back, okay. Do the old slick back. There you go, Jonathan. Tie it back is number two. Tie it back. No, wouldn't you wouldn't put on a wig. Stay home. Okay, there you go, Peter. Stay home would be number five. Just stay home. But wouldn't wear a wig or get cosmetic surgery or yell at your husband because of it. Well, the old slick back figured he meant just tie it back. So I gave it to him. Let me see what you now you let's see what you got so far that you need to still get. Oh, just three and six. Just three and six. Let's see. Loaded hairspray. I haven't really seen them, but I've heard of them. Yeah, you guys can get a hint if you want a hint already. But I'll let them keep guessing right now, Jonathan, until they until somebody says hint because because I do it under two conditions unless it's getting late or unless two people ask for it. It wouldn't be put gel in it or wear a jacket. No, wouldn't be running away from home. Why would you be running away from home if you're going to stay home to you know hide it? Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. Cut it. Number six is cut it. You just need one more answer and you've got it, and that's number three. No, I'm sorry, that's not. Oh, yeah. Number three. Long time ago, I said cut. Oh, and that's one of the times that I did not see you say it. I guess with all the answers coming real quick, I just try to guess. I try to look at what I can real fast, and I uh, might forget some answers. Yeah, but there it is. Cut it off, number six, and now we just got to get the last one. Last answer, number three. Locate their largest, baddest person in the room and whip. Oh, wow. Yeah. Right after Spirit Stalker said ponytail. Oh, well, let me go check it. Let me go check it. Because I remember her saying ponytail. Oh, oh, you did say cut it off, and I didn't see it. Now just got to get number three. Oh, where did Cullen John come from? We all know where you know who came from, but where did Cullen John come from? Mama baby maker. Okay, I can sit with that. You just got one more answer, and that's not, and that's number three. You got to give. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Jonathan. Sometimes it keeps going. I mean, right now, my the count on my end, it keeps, it keeps switching. Keeps switching from one to two to three, and then, three being the highest, and sometimes it going back down to one, and sometimes just right, like right now. Right now, it's right in the middle at two. I'm seeing only two. Yeah, I mean, we were in the delivery room, decent guy. The mom, his mom. Well, I mean, his mom was having him, and the doctor helped pull him out. No, I don't really. You don't really get to see when the baby's born. I don't think. I think my mom wanted to do it at first and everything, but when they said that she was, but when they, but when they said his mom that she was having a C-section, then that's, that was so, I mean, that plan went down the drain when they said it was going to have to be born by C-section, because I don't think you can record C-sections. You can record pregnancies, but not regular C-sections. For me, the husband's always been there when the baby's born, or the man is always usually there when the baby's born. Yes, it's not shave it, give up. Okay, does that mean that you want a hint if you give up? Because this is something else. This is something else that you would that I mean, you can't do it with your hair. Yes, please. Okay. All right. Okay, number 3 is, this would be something that you would get. It's not Comet, even though it's a good guess. You would probably, this is when you get really meant to give up on everything when you're, oh, um no, you wouldn't pull it. What you got to do is this is something you would do when you get real frustrated, you get real upset, you feel, I mean, you get, sometimes it's like, you just gotta, I mean, if you're feeling something, you just gotta let it out. Have a good, yeah, have a good cry. Cry. That's number 3. Cry. Number 3 is cry. Yeah, I gotta get back to the database again. Okay. Yeah, bigger tragedies in life, but you never know what they're all thinking. There we go. There we go. Got it just like that. All right. All right. This might be a little bit of a hard one. This might be a little bit of a hard one. So here we go with this one. We got top. Okay, I can tell probably about this question's probably about 20 years old the way it has an answer. All right, question is top 6 answers. Name someone who has or who had many followers. Name someone who has or has had many followers. I figured you were probably thinking Mr. Beast, but not. It's not Mr. Beast, and it's not Elvis. It's not Michael Jackson or John Travolta. These some of these answers, you. I mean, some of these answers I can see. Some of them you're thinking, really? It's not John Travolta or Jim Jones either. Not an all-star Crowley or a priest or Lucifer. Well, church, yes, but I mean, who's the, when you're um when you're in church though, you know, who are you there for? Wouldn't be the pastor. There you go, Spirit Stalker. Jesus. Jesus is the number one answer. Jesus. And there's Cheryl. There's Cheryl. Oh yes, rest in peace to the Pope. Not David Hasselhoff, but there you go. Someone who's had many followers. Jesus, the number one answer. Now you just got to get the other five. MLK. Okay, there you go. There you go, Peter. Martin Luther King Jr. He is number four, and Gandhi. There you go, Peter. Gandhi is number two. Not the Beatles. I think he was like the last person to see the. I think they said what it was that he was the last person to see the Pope before he died. J.D. Vance, I think. Let's see. Nope, not Hank Williams Jr. Not Elvis or Mother Teresa either. Hello, Cheryl. No, it's not Bob Marley either. No, it's not Bingo. Bingo was his name, he wasn't had one who had many followers. Not Kendall Jenner or Joe Rogan either. I think this, for one of the answers that it has, I can tell this question is not previous. This is like in the mid to late 2000s, I think. Not David Miscavige. Not Michael Jordan or Freddie Mercury. No Elvis. Nope. Not Prince. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. Moses. Moses is there. Moses is number 5. Moses. Now you just got to get number 3 and 6. Not Madonna or Cher or Anderson Cooper or Britney Spears. Yeah, not Britney Spears. Oh, hey, Shan. Now that's a new saying if I've ever heard one before. Oh, the question, Cheryl, is name someone who has or had many followers. So far, they've gotten 4 out of the 6. Not Genghis Khan or Billy Crystal. Yeah. Arrow. Oh, JFK? No, it's not JFK, and it's not Foreskin or Buddha or Genghis Khan. Nope, not Ryan Seacrest. We did. Sure, Martin Luther King was there. He's number 4, but he's already been said. So far, they've said they've said all but 2 answers so far. Someone who has or had many followers. So far, for who's had many followers, they've gotten Jesus, they've gotten Gandhi, they've gotten MLK, and they've gotten Moses. They just need number 3 and number 6. Not Idle Amin or Milk Jr. or Samuel Clemens, Ernest Hemingway, Mark Twain, William Hug, Edgar Allan Poe. All no. No, not Haley's Comet or Halley's Comet, I think it is. Yeah, because bedposts are so arousing and all. Not Marilyn Monroe or OJ. Not Blaze Folly or Noah's Ark. Not John Cena or the Devil. Not Beavis and Butthead. It's not John Revolta or Travolta. Hold on. The Prophet Muhammad who named the child. Not him. Move my head. Why? I don't like it this way. It'll shows, even though it's closed, it shows my window. I don't want to do that. All right. No, not MTV. Not George Washington. There is a there is a politician on there though. May not be who you think though. It's not Abraham Lincoln, not Madonna or Cher either. You would think they'd have many followers though. You really would think they would. It's not Thomas Jefferson. It's not Obama. It's not Reagan. Not John Adams either. It's weird seeing a new setup. Uh, at this time, it probably would be Trump go MAGA for one of them, but it's actually I mean because since he'd be the president at this time, but this question's about 20 years old. Somebody else was president at the time, and I think they would probably be the one who was president around 20 years ago. Yep. Which one? Which one's Spirit Stalker? Bush Senior or Bush Junior? Yeah, there you go, decent guy. How they have it listed: President Bush, number three. President Bush, and now you just got to get, um, and now you just got to get number six. You got the politician, President Bush, as they have it. So you can tell this question was between 2000 and 2008. Now that you've got the politician, try to get somebody else, somebody else who has many followers. I don't know how to really explain this guy though, in case you need hints. Let me look him, let me look him up. So you got the politician. Doesn't have to you don't have to look at any more politicians. Nope. It's not Justin Bieber or Alicia Roscoe. Or yeah, we've already guessed Justin Bieber. Now this is not a young guy. This is an old person. This is an old guy. Old guy. He's I think they said this guy is nearing like 90 years old right now. So think of someone who was probably born around 90 years ago. No, not Lakshmi Singh or Clint Eastwood. This is a guy who who will do he'll do a lot of interviews. Not I'm not sure who some of these eat. Well, it's not these because I don't know whose couple these are. Athen, Fred Durst, not Bill Nye, not Johnny Cash, not Heather. Speaking of speaking of which, where is she tonight? It's not Will Smith or Morgan Freeman or Lars Ulrich. Yeah, he died in like '03, so it wouldn't be Johnny Cash. Not James Best or Keith Richards. Not John Ritter. Of course, he and Johnny Cash, I think, died on the same day. I think John Ritter and Johnny Cash both died on the same day. It's not Tupac and it's not James Taylor. Yes, they did. I was at an airport. Oh, it's not Paul McCartney or Marty Robbins. But that's the spirit. Think of the older guys because this guy is an old guy. It's not Sean Connery. Not the guy who might be doing Trebek's mother in heaven. Oh, oh. Oh, Charles Darwin and Abraham Lincoln born on the same day. Now that's something I didn't know. It's not Sinatra. Sinatra was gone in '98. Not Walter Cronkite. No, not John Candy either. You don't hear about this guy much in the news today, but he's still there. It's not Weird Al. Weird Al's probably being busy. Weird Al is probably busy right now, losing on Jeopardy. Not Bill Cosby. Not Mel Brooks. Not Dick Clark. Or no, he's not a comedian or an actor. He's not a comedian or an actor. He's more like an advisor. He's more like an advisor. But I wanted to say it like this. It's not Bill Cosby. Yellow pudding paps. Okay, can you at least tell us what they did, what they have done? All right, this guy, let's see. He is primarily the spiritual leader of Tibetan Buddhism and a prominent advocate for Tibetan culture and a free Tibet. He used to have a political role, but he now focuses on spiritual leadership, including teaching and promoting Buddhist teachings globally. He also advocates for passion, tolerance, and other human values. There you go. Yep, There you go. You got it, Peter. Number six. Where you and decent guy got it. Dalai Lama. Yeah, Dalai Lama. He's number six. He's the one who still has many followers. Now get all these answers in now. Now that we got them all. Yeah, Dalai Lama. Now we can get out of that. Oh, you meant Epstein. Oh, okay. That question may have been a little bit hard for you, but I think we can regenerate ourselves with an easier question. Easier question. Okay, this is a kind of a confusing question, but so it's kind of a long one. So listen to this one. Listen to this one. All right, top six answers. Name something you do when looking in the mirror that you'd hate to be caught doing if it was a two-way mirror. A decent guy. I think Bush made that list because he was president at the time of the question. I think that's the only reason why he made it. I think it was because he was only president. I think it was. I think it was because it was he was president at the time of that question. Let me see here. Picking bugs. Okay, there you go, decent guy. Pick nose is the number one answer. Pick your nose. Pick your nose. I guess I could give you popping zits for number five, which is skincare. Skincare. Not with your tongue out. Not gagging while brushing your teeth. Looking at your teeth. Okay, there you go, Jonathan. Pick your teeth. Number three is pick your teeth. Pick your teeth. Number three. You just got to get. You got the even ones. One, three, and five. Just got to get two, four, and six. Not play with yourself. Sure, if you ever broken them. Anybody that breaks a mirror, Peter, will have 7 years of bad luck. Hmm. It's getting freaky deaky. And we all have those moods. We all have those, mood swings, don't we? Please be nice. I'm gonna put. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I love you, man. Plucking brow. Oh, do the Buffalo Bill dance. Hey, Peter. There you go. Number six is dance. Number six is dance. So yeah, the Buffalo Bill dance makes number six. Not make faces or pull out gray hair. Not Bill dance and Jimmy Houston. You've simply stunned Jonathan, Spirit Stalker. Naked. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. Number two. Number two is undress. Number two is undress. Number two is undress. Now you just got to do number four. It's not stealing, not shaving. Yeah, I got a profile pic and everything. Be nice. Not Peter's beefing. Nope. Wouldn't be having sex or twinking your nips. Yeah, nobody wants to see a fight between two Peters. Yep, decent guy. It's the battle of the Peters. Not talking to yourself. Of course, I probably wouldn't mind doing that if it was a two-way mirror. They used to have those two-way mirrors at in college. You go in a room to take a test, and they just they watch you, make sure everything's okay, making sure nobody's trying to cheat anyway or anything. Let's see. But don't drip. They're small. Mm. It wouldn't be lying. Wouldn't be lying. This is something you'd be doing by yourself. Logically, Super Peter would have to win, right? Whoever gets this answer on this question, I mean, whoever gets the correct answer on this question is going to win. You're all winning. Nope, Cyril. We already had Spirit Stalker already said playing with yourself, and it's not there. So your answer will not be there either. Those two-way mirrors are just so you don't care about the cheating. Not skeet on the mirror. Even if you did skeet on them, I remember those two-way mirrors in college. Yeah, even if you did, could you wouldn't be able to see it. Can't see the two. This is a two-way mirror, people. Not jumping jacks. Don't we all do that at one point, Jonathan? I haven't done that in a while, but I mean, I try to fight it and everything. But anyone that has that one has that wants to do it, hint, hint, wink, and point. The girls got to do it a different way, though. They can't do like the guys do. The question again, decent guy, was, let me see. Let me see what the question was. I totally forgot what the question was. Oh, name something you do when looking in the mirror that you'd hate to be caught doing if it was a two-way mirror. Not putting on Spanx or putting on a girdle. That could, now if you were undressing a little bit, to put on a Spanx or a girdle, then yeah, that could probably go with undressing too. Not inserting a tampon. No, nope, no peeing. No checking butthole for worms either. Well, if you guys need a hint, I can give you a hint if you have no clue. No, it's not huff and duster, or having a banana in your pocket, or even showering. Not chugging Delsim. Yes, but we may like Spirit Stalker when she's a little bit naughty. Peter's being called by the, yes, the Tinkle Fairy. Yes, the Tinkle Fairy has come to visit him. Okay, Cheryl does need a hint. Your hint would be it's not pocket pull. Let's see. Number four would be it's like if you were it's like if you're going if you're it's like you're going to this would be something the same as if you're getting ready to take a picture, you know you would look in the mirror and you'd only see you, but it's kind of like, you're trying to make a, not a wedgie or a smile or an act, but I mean, making faces, smile, selfie, yeah. Like, really, yeah, we need a P word. It's not performed though, but we do need a P word. Just very short P word. So it wouldn't be sexy face. Not not throwing up the people's eyebrows. It's yeah. I mean, it's not pretend or play or protrude nostrils or puss, but we need, but it's just a short four-letter word, just a short four-letter word, and you do know the first word is P. So, what other words can match up to four letters? No, this would be something if you're getting ready to take a photograph, then you might want to make a what? Yeah, a pose. Yeah, you want to make a pose. That's your six answers on what you would hope that that's your six answers on how on you're hoping that you would hate to be caught doing if it was a two-way mirror. All right, there you go. I don't know where Doctor Who is, Jonathan. To tell you the truth, I don't know where he is. I wonder where he is. Okay, here's a good one. Yeah, I hope he's okay too. I mean, I haven't heard anything tragic or anything. So, oh, has called. Um, all right. Okay, here we go. Right here. top six answers to this question. Question is name. Yeah, I hope Gage is okay as well. I mean, it's a little concerning when you haven't heard from him for almost 8 months. All right. Question is name something your wife asked you to do that your mom also asked you to do. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. Clean up the mess. That's the number one answer. Clean up mess. Not not to mow the grass or check the car or money. No, it's not go to bed, but your great side profile. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Not do the homework, but eat. Okay. Yeah, Jonathan or Spirit Stalker, eat or eat better. Number six, eat better. Actually, strangely, it's not leaving the toilet seat down. Doing the dishes. Okay, there you go. We've got there you go, Jonathan. Do the dishes. Do the dishes. Number three. Do the dishes. Number three. Just need two, four, and five. Drive drive them. Okay. Not drive them anywhere. We got clean up. Make the bed. I think might have. There might be. Yep. There you go. There you go, Jonathan. Make your bed. Make your bed. Number five is make your bed. Now you just need two and four. Not take the dog for a walk. Oh, yeah, shovel the driveway if there's a whole lot of snow, but it's not shovel the driveway. You know what the strange thing is, Jonathan? Strange thing is, it's telling me that nobody's in here. It's telling me nobody's in here. That's a good way to lose some time too. Okay, now it says there's one person in here. I know that there are at least four people in here. I don't know why it's saying there's only one. I've got Peter, I've got Jonathan, I've got Spirit Stalker, I've got Decent Guy. It's at least four people. They're trying to rip me off, I think. And as soon as I say that, it bumps it up to three. They're still ripping off one person, I think. Okay, four. Now I think we're right. All right. Uh, oh, decent guy. The question was, name something your wife asked you to do that your mom also asked you to do. What is something your wife may ask you to do that your mom would also ask you to do? Take your shoes off at the door. Nope, not take them off at the door. There might be something at the, or would there be? It's not brushing your teeth. Not brushing your teeth. Not taking a shower either. Okay, hint. All right. Number two, for number two, this would be, um, number two would be to tell you that, it's a day that no one looks forward to, but you'd have to put it all in the night before, and roll it down to the side, roll it down to to the street, and wait for them to pick it up the next day. So if what are okay, so if you're waiting for somebody to pick something up the next day, then you're doing what? It's not bulk pickup or church. I'm saying, that yeah, take the garbage out. Take garbage out is um, take out trash number two. And now number four is well, this is a lot of time when you're in college, maybe you're in college or something, and you know and say like you're in college and you're still not married and you're still at home, then the child may be back with a load of with a lot with a little load in her hands. She may want to do some what she may, or the parents say, if you've got some stuff, some dirty stuff, you should just go throw it in what throw it in where. I don't know about ghouls, but do believe in I do believe in ghosts. I didn't used to not believe in ghosts, but I believe in ghosts now. Especially when they said that we have one at work. It's not the toilet or clean it up. They're trying to they're trying to get you to do this. If you have a load of something, then you might as well just throw it in the basket, because throwing it in the basket, you've got a load of what to do. No, it's not the ghost of Elvis. I remember think we keep. I mean, I keep thinking that this ghost name is Bobby. I've heard that we've had. I hear that we have two of them. I hear one was buried in his uniform, and then well, the other one, is just still around. Making weird things like the ice machine just going off at any time with no one being there. Yeah, Bobby the ghost. We think. Yeah, wash. But what's another word for wash? If you're washing something, then you're doing the what? Well, I don't know if it was Bobby that was buried in his uniform, but they said one of them was but they said one of them was buried in the uniform. They didn't say if it was Bobby or if it was the other ghost. But I mean, when I've seen strange things happening there, I think it's probably, when I see the ice machine go off for no reason, I'm thinking, makes me think to myself, is that Bobby? I said, is it the ice machine acting up or is that Bobby? I have all the equipment you could possibly think of for ghost hunting. I have proof on audio video. Well, I would hope I wouldn't get buried in a McDonald's uniform either. There you go, Jonathan. Yeah, you have laundry to do. Laundry. Something that your wife asks you to do, that your mother asks you to do. Laundry is number 4. Those are the 6 things that your wife asks you to do, that your mom also asks you to do. Okay. Well, it's just, ghost. And what I'm saying is that now one of my friends did this, or one of my friends said it happened to them, that that she's been working there for, well, it's coming up on 11 years for her. Um, I remember she said that there was one time in the restaurant where, I would not, I mean, I don't, she didn't say where everyone else went, but she said that she was the only one in there, and she swore that she heard someone say to her, "Ma'am." Yeah, she swore someone said to her, "Ma'am." 3 hours at 350. Wow, nice. I had tacos tonight for tacos and potato olays and donut bites. It's a combo meal from Taco John's, perfect for Taco Tuesday. Oh, nice. I've had several. I was shocked you guys with the proof that I had. Well, I mean, I told them, that I didn't believe in ghosts, and that I didn't believe in ghosts until they told me the story, and then some of the things that I saw going on at work, I was just like, I was like, we really may have a ghost, Be like, I would say I didn't believe in ghosts before, but now I do. I said that's led me to finding out that ghosts are real. I remember saying that to one of the to another coworker, and she said she never saw it, because she was on first shift. But I said something about the ghost being there, and I said so. That's when I found out they're real, and the coworker was like, "Oh yeah, they're real, all right. Yeah, they're." She's like, "Yeah, they're real." Oh, here's a good one. You guys have been thinking we're getting hard questions. That this one will probably be easy for you. I've heard Ghost will send you a sign only the two of you would understand. Weird, odd stuff like 10 million to 1 odds. Weird. Hmm. Oh, gremlins? I haven't had any experience with gremlins lately. Welcome back, Cheryl. In your per gremlin, I don't know the gremlins in the ice. I don't know if the gremlins in the ice cream machine again because our ice cream machine is broken again. Now that's scary, decent guy. That's really scary. I haven't seen a gremlin, but I would probably be scared out of my wits if I did. Cheryl's a ghost hunter too. It's not Bobby the gremlin, it's Bobby the ghost. All right, are you guys ready for the next question? Because this next question will be easy, I promise you. Swear at McDonald's, doesn't matter where you go, their ice cream machine is always down. Yes, because we had somebody come in Sunday night and they asked me, "Is your ice cream machine working?" So I go up to the two people up front in charge, or back in the kitchen, and I said, "We got a customer up there wanting to know if our ice cream machine is working," and it's like, one of them yells to where the customer can hear. He's like, He's like, the ice cream machine is not working. It's down right now. It's like he wasn't too far from the kitchen, but it's like he had to speak a little loud, so they would hear him. Yes, it's like you can get a frappe or something else, but you just can't get ice cream. Well, they've got other places you can get shakes. I'm sure you could get shakes probably at you could probably get shakes at some other fast food place. Raleigh's probably has some. Arby's probably has some. Dairy Queen has them. Sonic has them. 9% sure McDonald's doesn't want to serve ice cream. Well, that's the thing. A lot of people order ice cream, and then I'll hear them say, "We're sorry, our ice cream machine." I've heard people at work tell other customers, "We're sorry, our ice cream machine is down right now, so we cannot serve any ice cream. But can we help you with any? Is there anything else you might like?" We've got apple. Yeah, you can get other desserts. You can get apple pies or strawberry pies. You can get cookies. It almost Now this is a reference to Burger King, but you said an apple pie. That just reminds me of. Would you like an apple pie with that? Would you like an apple pie with that? Ding fries are done. 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 Hey, only three. Some I've had was me, myself, and I. No, I was singing. Remember, Ding fries are done from Family Guy. Yeah, sometimes they won't, yeah, it seems like the Shamrock Shake or the back back around a couple years ago, around the summertime when it was Grimace's birthday, there's actually they had a Grimace shake. Um what I was going to say is, no, you guys got all the answers from that last one. I said if you when you guys are ready, we're ready to start another one. I wouldn't try driving 55 on a highway anyway. Just what? Yeah, because I mean, I'm saying his birthday in 2023 we had it, but a birthday in 2024 we didn't have it. Oh, if you guys are ready, okay, then let's get the game ready. Yeah, we're still on the six answer questions. All right, question. This one is going to be an easy question because your animals are limited. Your animals are limited. I want to own a pig and name him Hammy Sag. Oh, that's where Hammy Sagger came from. All right, top six answers to this question. Oh, hold on. Okay. Question is: name an animal that you wouldn't want to escape from the zoo. What animal would? What's an animal you don't want to escape from the zoo? What kind of animal? Okay. Okay. We're gonna start it off. Start it off. Shan says gorilla. Yep, there you go, Shan. A gorilla is number four. A bear, Spirit Stalker says. Need to put about right here. Bear. Let's see. Bear. Yep, there you go, Spirit Stalker. A bear, number three. An elephant. See if an elephant's there. Elephant is there. He's number six. A lion. All right, there you go, Shen Camp. Lion. That's the number one answer. A lion. Number one. Gorilla. Yeah, we got the gorilla one. Tiger. Oh, yeah, tiger's there. Tiger is number two. Tiger, number two. Just need three and five. It's not hippo. You got rhino. It's not hyenas. Not alligator or snake. Not any kind of snakes. A giraffe. Okay, there you go, Jonathan. A giraffe is number five. A giraffe. Now you just need number three. It's not a. So it wouldn't be snakes. Got oh oh. Peter got it. Peter got it. Grizzly bear. Number three is bear. You got it. Number three is bear. You got it. Number three is bear. But that was a toughie. Well, not really a toughie. I bet that was pretty easy. Yeah, Spirit Stalker. I thought I get Spirit Stalker the answer for saying bear, right? I think I did. Yes. Oh, bear and gorilla had their answers, had their letters typoed. Oh well, you know what I'm trying to say. All right, I need. I don't know why. I don't know why my fan's going 309 miles per hour. I have it on fast. I have it on blast. I don't know what it is. And can you believe it, Super Peter? Can you believe it? What you said? What you said? The Google moderator team deleted it. Yep, the Google moderator team. Yes, because what you said, and it said message deleted by the Google moderator team. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know why they did that and everything. But now, thanks to Shan, we know. Yeah, just something like for Dick's Sporting Goods. It's kind of like how I said, one of my how Richard can be short for Dick, and I remember it's kind of like how I was saying, so I said, and I remember saying one of our teachers' names, the first answer, is named Richard, and then one of my classmates looked back at me and said, "It's Dick." Yeah, that's right. I remember. I remember one of my friends asked me that when we were doing that. We were doing like name stuff, name stuff. It was like, oh, yes. Now they, now Shan's getting her messages deleted by the Google moderator team. Let's see if they'll delete this. Yep, they deleted that last one too. Why is he wanting me to say that? Is it will that sound like something bad if I say it? Because I've been trying to say it to myself and it doesn't sound so bad. But Jambalaya wanting me to say it and everything. Yeah, we remember we gave him one after one of the mods wrongly blocked him, and you were the one suggested it, Charles. You were the one that said, why don't you give Jonathan a rent so that makes sure they won't happen again. Jambalaya. Yeah, they're full of themselves for sure. Oh, you mean a fool? Yeah, they're they are full, but they're full of themselves too. You're right about that too. What's so bad if he sees your picture? Oh, well, I mean, sure, I think you are. I mean, I don't. I mean, you say you're not pretty, but I mean, so you say you're not pretty, but I actually am going to say, in my opinion, you're not ugly. You're not ugly. So yeah, see, me and Jonathan are saying, don't say you're not pretty because you are pretty. It's like I've always heard somebody say this. I've always heard somebody say, you tell a if you tell a if a man tells a woman they're pretty, they'll only remember it for a few minutes. Tell If a guy tells a woman they're ugly, they'll remember it forever. I think Peter I think Peter both the Peters know who I probably. would want to put it in first out of the people in here. Well, I become unless I become Peter North yoga instructor, I'm going to try being Steve Areno permanently. Hmm. So you gonna get so we'll next be yoga instructor, and then next will be Steve Areno permanently. Cheryl's not. I don't think Cheryl is Chinese. No, hopefully straight to Steve Areno. We'll see. Oh, oh yes. What I was trying to say was that we need we need uh, we need the women in here. I'm not sure if Spirit Stalker's in here or not, but I said that would be helpful to have her in here. But we've got Cheryl in here, so in case you guys are struggling, she can help you. Here's the problem, because here's the question to this one. Oh, Spirit Stalker is here. Okay, then we've got two people that have had children in here, so maybe they can get this question a good one. Okay, here we go. We got the top six answers to this question. Question is, not sure what you look like, Cheryl, but I'm sure. May I ask what state you live in? You might have said something before, but you don't even have to tell me. I was just curious. Okay, the question is, name a profession that would be most difficult to perform while 8 months pregnant. What would a profession? What kind of what profession would be most difficult to perform while you're 8 months pregnant? Oh, hey, Doctor Who. Okay, you said doctor. You said doctor. I don't know if you were referring to Doctor Who or doctor, but yeah, doctor or nurse. Number three. Doctor or nurse. Number three. Not porn or yard work. Not fisting or shaving the bush. Not making the bed. The question, Jonathan, is name name a profession that would be most difficult to perform while 8 months pregnant. Not cooking or a stripper or an astronaut. Extra. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. A fitness instructor. Number six is a fitness instructor. Fitness instructor number six, but not a rodeo clown or a teacher. Ah, a librarian? Nope, not a librarian. Not a fake astronaut or a pilot. Plastic surgeon? I don't know if that would probably go with doctor or nurse, wouldn't it? Probably. Housekeeping. So, maid? Nope, not maid. Scuba diver? Not a scuba diver. Not a dentist or a push-up champion. Not a swimming instructor either. Not a mechanic. We find out about ourselves as a society, decent guy. We always find out about ourselves as a society. in a society where words are questions, answers are question, who's on first, what's in the tea, and then all of a sudden. Okay, don't mind me. That was just another Saturday Night Live reference. Okay. Let's see. Not NASCAR or tax auditor. Not fast food, but you're close with one answer. You're close with one answer. It's not a fast food person, but you're close. Not crabber, not chef, not a bikini model or a sumo wrestler, or a skippy wrangler. Not a stripper or litter box changer or horseback riding instructor. Yeah, but yeah, okay, restaurant, but okay, I'll give you a restaurant spirit stalker for number four, which is waitress. For number four, which is waitress. Waitress number four. Waitress is number four. Not being a belly floppy champion. Yeah, waitress. I'll never forget this. Oh, I re- oh, by the way, I wanted to tell you guys that I did one of my things to Siri. I read one of the Saturday Night lines and everything, and and I said, it looks like this is my and I said to Siri on, told her, it looks like this is my lucky day. I'll take the rapist for 200, and she says, okay, I added it in your schedule for tomorrow. Okay, I added it for your schedule and at 2 o'clock tomorrow. I had to go back. I was like, delete. She's like, delete the schedule for tomorrow. Yes. Okay, it's deleted. Yeah, on my old iPhone, she would say, now with my old iPhone, she would say, I don't know how to respond to that. And then on this one, she's like, okay, I added the rapist to your schedule at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah, Bill Cosby. Yellow pudding pops. I said to avoid that, I can't say that to her anymore. I'll have to use another line. Some of the lines I try to use to her, she's like, oh, what was it? Yeah, a lot of the crazy lines I say to her, she's like, I didn't get that. Could you try again? I just met an analyst the other day. The other words first analysis and therapist. I almost said first analysis and the rapist. Who would win in a fight, Arnold or Bill Cosby? Well, Arnold is still kind of young. Bill Cosby's in his 80s. I think Arnold would probably take him down big time. Arnold's got muscles. Bill Cosby doesn't. But plus Bill Cosby's an old guy. He's like in his 80s or something. I don't think he'd win. If Arnold lets me win, I'll give him a jello pudding pop. You got to be thinking those commercials, what's come out now, and how back in the 90s, what's making all this jello jiggle? What's making all this jello jiggle? Kind of made you wonder if he had something for like jiggling in his lifetime or something. Mm. Okay, you've got so far in these questions you've gotten. Let me see here. You've got doctor, nurse, waitress, and fitness instructor. You still got to get one, two, and five though. You were. Do you think those? Do you think that Cosby took less steroids than Arnold? Yeah, seems legit right now. Like nine, that seems like a good one. If they get rid of the Tide women are just going to be bleeding 24/7. Then we're on. That may be accurate, decent guy. That could be very accurate. It, um, okay, you've got okay. One, two, and five question. What is a profession that would be most difficult to perform while 8 months pregnant? Oh, that could be that could be a hard thing to perform. 8 months pregnant, Spirit Stalker, but it's not. But nope, it's not sexy. If you need hints, uh, Doctor Who, we got. Let's see, number. The first answer would be, they could be, they could do that. Oh, sheriff. Oh, you're so close. You're so close, Peter, to one of them. You're so close. Not a sex work. Yeah, there you go. A police officer. Number two is a police officer. Number two is a police officer. Wouldn't be a sex worker or a weatherman or picking cherries or an electrician or the cable guy or security guard. Geez, the sheriff. I don't know if that would be a good one for being 8 months pregnant. Be the sheriff. Well, we do have a fitness instructor. We do have a fitness instructor that was number six. But you could also get some other things in at the gym as well. If you're something else. In fact, you just need one in five now. arugula. Well, remember they are waitress. We have gotten waitress. Remember so far, you guys, we have gotten police officer, doctor, nurse, waitress, and fitness instructor. We just need one in five. Would a bodybuilder be like a fitness instructor? Well, if not, it wouldn't be bodybuilder then. But what? Not an orca trainer, but there is there is one that you would hear that you'd hear if you know well actually if I said bear wrestler. No, not bear wrestling. I feel like you're sort of on one. You almost have something there, but not bear wrestler, not killer for hire, nurse. Yeah, we've got doctor and nurse for number three. We've got doctor nurse for number three. Sex Peter is a fruit. North is a vegetable. Quadriplegic. Okay, hence would be okay for what I'm saying that you could also get at the gym. Is if you play a lot. I mean, you could be on a you could be this could be on a well it can be on any it can be on a school team. It can be a sport for middle school. It can be a sport for high school, college. Can be a little league sport. um, just not team or coach, but but the people that are doing the sport, they are your like another word for team. But the people that are playing, yeah, they're not called players. They're called what? Starts with an A. It would be the A word in FCA. Think what FCA would stand for, and then take the A word, and then you would have an answer. Or was that only here? UFC woman, not activity. No, if you're a player on the team, and you're on the if you're on the team, then you're one of those. You might say, "Oh, look at that professional." I mean, boxer would have. I mean, you could be called one of these too. If you're a boxer too, you're a professional. you're you could be a professional sports what? Yeah, athlete number 5 athlete. And now number number 1 that you haven't got yet. This is what they say the most popular answer is. Uh this is this could be where they you could be a um okay, there's lots of things this with this answer. You could be a you could you could do this, you know. This question would be the question is sure the question is name a profession that would be most difficult to perform while 8 months pregnant. Number one would be, you know, you can do a lot of these. You know, you can you could break, you could tap, ballet. Yeah, there you go. A dancer, a dancer. Number one is a dancer. There you go. Well, I don't know if athlete would really be, you know, something as a like a stripper. I don't know if they would count that as a answer or not of an athlete. All right. Okay, here's a good one. Here's a good one for us men. All right. All right. All right. Next question. Top 6 answers to this question. Name something many people learn to do from their dad. Name something many people learn to do from their dad. Okay, there you go. There, uh, there you go, Jonathan. Ride a bike. Ride a bike is number 4, and cars. All right, there you go. Drive, Cheryl. Drive. That's the number 1 answer. Drive. Fish. All right, Peter and Jonathan and Cheryl. You all got it. Fish hunting. Fish hunt. Yep. Fish or hunt. Number 2. Just need 3, 5, and 6 now. Not jacket or drive. Swimming. Not swimming. Not swimming. See. Not tax fraud. Well, not really. beat a guy. Not camping or lying to girls or sports or carpentry. Not feign sincerity or gamble or walk or drink Bud Light or how to oil up or how to be gay or learn the facts of life or how to dine and dash or birds and bees and be not teaching how to play sports. Not lawn care either. All right, Jonathan, we'll be here when you get back. Oh, almost said it. Not how to shoot, not how to get out of a speeding ticket or look at Playboy magazines. Got a shower. Okay. Ron Burgundy. I don't speak Spanish. In English, please. You take the good, you take the bad, and there you have. Oh, how many answers are left? You've got one. You got three answers left to get: 3, 5, and 6. Hey, even though it ends at 1, Jonathan, we still have a lot of time. We've gotten ride a bike and drive a car. Okay, here's what we got so far. We've got drive, fish and hunt, ride a bike. Not how to camp though. Not drink a beer. Okay, there you go, Peter. Shave. Number 3 is shave. Shave, number 3. Now you just need 5 and 6. Just need 5 and 6. You got number 3, shave. Shave. Just got to get number 5 and 6 now. How to ignore girls when they blab. Sorry, Dad. What? What are you sorry for? Um, Manicure your mound. Harden. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. Uh huh. Sure you didn't. I know. I'm not sure. If you didn't mean to say it, you could have retracted it, but I'm not sure. He couldn't teach me how to shave. Oh, how to not pay bills and not how to manscape the repetitive demonstration. How to tie a tie? Well, could be. Well, actually, no. Uh, or it could be to tie a tie, but also teach you how to. No, it wouldn't be teach you how to doogie or how to spit on it first. How to work. Well, it is something about how to work. How to. If you're working, you're trying to. Then you might be trying to what? Not mow the lawn, how to shoplift, or from the bunghole or the work ethic. Make money, yeah, but how would you make money? Not technically yard work. First, you're saying save money, how to have game. Well, I don't know. Okay, pay not pay taxes. This could be sort of like you might if something is like not working, then if someone brings it brings something to you or your dad, and they're saying it's not working, they could say, can you please do this, fix it. Yeah, fixing things is number 6. He'll teach you to fix things, number 6. And now you just got to get number 5. I don't know if you'd like another hint with 5 or as well as I gave you for 6 or not, because I thought 6 was a little hard. I thought 5, I don't know. Wouldn't be falling asleep in church though, or paying taxes. Hint. Okay. Hint would be uh he might uh he might say, he might not understand. He might think that you can understand more things than you hear. Like he might say a word that shouldn't be said. He might say a word that wouldn't be said, or he might, or he'll know that he goofed when if you repeat it. Yeah, cuss. Yeah, that's what it is. Curse. Number 5 is curse. Okay. Let me see the next question here. Yeah, I say with that, Cheryl started cussing at 8, probably. All right. Anyway, here's a good question. To this top 6 answers to this question. Question is: name a piece of protective gear that only a real klutz would consider wearing while walking. I'm not sure when I first put up. I'm not sure when I put up my middle finger, but I was told that I was told that I was sitting in that I would think that I'd be too young for the too old for the high chair at that point because the show came on when I was 4. But they said I was sitting in my high, but they said I was sitting in my high chair, and then they said like Fresh Prince of Bel Air was on, but that came on when I was 4. I think I think she's confusing with another show. They said I was sitting in my high chair and Fresh Prince of Bel Air on, and somebody said "damn door," and people were laughing at that, so I thought that was funny. So they said I was sitting in my high chair, and I said "damn door" at like probably 2, 3 years old. Um, I don't know if we're 6 years apart. When do you turn 45? I don't even remember it. I don't even remember. Yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah, just filthy. Let's see. Jonathan, you did get helmet. That was number one, helmet. And I can tell you, Peter, it's not a condiment. Let's see. Not a mask. No Three Stooges tonight. Well, you know, you never know when they'll call. If they'll call, you never know if they'll call. I mean, they didn't call tonight, but who knows? You never know tomorrow night. But I think you'd rather be here than watching Three Stooges, right? Let's see. Knee pad, yeah, knee pads. Number two. Number two is knee pads. Cheryl and Doctor Who got that. Okay, then yeah, we're very close. Then yeah, we're like 6 years apart, and 6 years apart. You were born on February 6th, 1981. I was born on February 19th of 1986. So we're 6 years and 13 days apart. 6 years and 13 days. It wouldn't be your mouth guard. Elbow pads. There you go, Cheryl. Elbow pads. Number four. Number four. Elbow pads, but not an ankle bracelet. Okay. Oh, there you go. I was looking at that. So you're Aquarius, is that right? No, Jonathan, I'm Pisces. I'm a Pisces. My birthday starts off the Pisces. Okay, you got the Sport Athletic Cup. Okay, there you go. There you go. Because a protective cup is number three. A protective cup. I like older chicks, like chicks that have a little love to him as well. I was always a sucker for the younger girls, but I'd always date an older girl too, though. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Cha cha cha, Cheryl, Jonathan Cheryl may be trying to say something to you. Cha 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 cha. Jonathan, call a girl a woman, not a chick. If she's now if she's into you, she'll call you babe. Oh, Princess. Oh, and Princess. Not only did Princess Diana die on your birthday, she died before my the day before my dad's birthday, and we watched the scene on the Channel One news we have. It's like right, it crashed in there. Oh, I will tell you that you know my 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 grandparents, my dad's parents, my granddad was 11 years older than my grandmother. That was back in the and this was back in the 30s when you could get married at a young age. I said my granddad was 26 when he married my grandmother at 15. I said you can't get away with that today. Today they'll arrest you if they see you with if they see a relationship like that. He could You could probably get away with it then, 26-year-old marrying a 15-year-old. You could not get away with it today though. They see a 26-year-old with a 15-year-old, they'll accuse you of being a predator and lock you up. Oh, yeah. Well, when you're well, the youngest I've dated someone is 9.5. back in 2022, back in 3 years ago, I dated this one girl, and well, she liked me, but I was 9.5 years older than her, but she liked me, and so I went out with her once, and I told, and I'm like, I was like, I'm 9.5 years older than you, and then, and even though I know she was joking, but she was like, oh, rob the cradle much? I said, I don't look at it like that. But if you want to make a joke of it, then yeah, I guess you could say robbing the cradle. I've had not such a good luck with ladies lately. Oh, she's married now. She's married now. She is married now. I'll tell you that. She got married like couple couple years ago, I think. I know. It was telling me for a long time that I was at zero. It's ripping me off of my hours, and I don't like that. It's really, starting to really get me. Peter to the power. Sure, it says -5 on my end. That means that five people were here and they left. It's not gotten lower than zero on me before, and right now it says one. Okay, now it says zero. Now it says zero. I've got Jonathan. I've got Doctor Who. I've got Peter. I've got Cheryl. I've got Peter North. I've got at least five of you in here, and they're only trying to tell me that I only have one of you. You got to make it out to Susan Wojcicki, or however you say her name. Let me ask Siri how to say how to what the president of YouTube's name is. What is the name of YouTube's president? How do you pronounce the president YouTube's name?
I found this on the web.
How to pronounce Susan Wojcicki?
Here's what I found.
Oh, she's the ex CEO. Who's the president of YouTube?
Here's an answer from comparably.com.
Susan Wojcicki serves as the CEO president of YouTube. Well, not exactly Doctor Who. Peter North is not a mod either. I mean, if Heather was in here, I mean, she'd also show that she wasn't a mod either. I only cheated on one girl, and it was because I was pressured to. Yeah, so that yeah, because she's just kind of because I mean I had like because someone was just kind of like saying like oh come on, don't have to find out about anything. She doesn't have to find out about anything. It's like someone knew though, and it's like she's like well I'm gonna tell his girlfriend and everything, and it's like she knew about it and everything, but I tried to not mention it. I mean, of course, there's little bad little bad impression, because when she found out, she tells me that she found out about it at prom, or not at prom, but she knew, but she let me know she knew about the other girl at prom. Oh, are we in the middle of, let me see if we're in the middle of a question. Yeah, you've gotten what you need. Yeah, we're still on a question. Yeah, the 10-minute bell. We're still on a question. We still got two things to get. Okay. Remember, and the question is name uh names what was it? Where is it? Oh, name a piece of protective gear that only a real klutz would consider wearing while walking. You've got helmet, you've got knee pads, you've got protective cup, you've got elbow pads. You need two more things. Not a mouth guard or a hard hat. We've got remember we got helmets, cleats, skin guard. It's not hard hat, cleats, or skin guard, or face mask, or shoes, or cleats. Remember, we've gotten helmet, knee pads, protective cup, and elbow pads so far. No mouth guard. No mouth guard. We've gotten knee pads. We got knee pads. Those were number two. Knee pads were number two, if I remember correctly. Yep. Not shoulder pads. This isn't football we're talking about. Not a chest pad. Not shoulder pads. Not fly with balloons. No, don't want to fall into it. Not a chat. Not a chastity belt. Next question. Do you want to go on to the next question and me just give it, or do you want to try to guess it? Yeah, this sucks. What do you guys say? Go on to the next one? Okay. Hints real fast. Okay, number 5 hint would be you wear these when you swim. And if you don't want your eyes to sting underwater, you would wear these while going underwater. Yeah, goggles. Goggles. And now number 6 would be well, you would usually people wear these a lot, mainly in the wintertime when it's very cold. In the wintertime when it's very cold and protect your hands from getting frostbite, you might go on to you might grab some what do you wear in the wintertime to keep your hands warm? Yeah, gloves. Gloves. Those are the things that a real klutz might wear to keep from hurting themselves. Okay. Yeah, we can get one more question in, I think. We'll get one more question in. That last question, yeah, protective gear only a real clutch would consider wearing while walking. All right. Last question. This will be okay. I think we can get this guy. I think we can get this one in real fast. Okay. Top six answers to this question. Question is name a fruit. Name a fruit that people drink juice from in the morning. What's a food? What's a fruit people drink from in the morning? There you go. Okay, there you go, Jonathan. Orange and Cheryl, orange juice. That's the number one answer. Orange juice. Sure, Cheryl and Peter North say apple juice. Apple juice is number two. Lisa Guy says tomato juice. Hey, that's number five. Tomato juice. We've got orange, apple juice. Okay. Let me see. Just need three and six, or three, four, and six. It's not kumquat. Grapefruit. Yeah, grapefruit's there. Grapefruit is there. Doctor Who number six. Grapefruit. Let's see. Not squirtberry. Not coconut. Let's see. Not pineapple. Okay, there you go, Jonathan. Cranberry. Cranberry is number four. Now you just need one more. What's another fruit juice people drink from in the morning? Not kiwi juice or pomegranate or grape juice. Gotten the cranberry. Now we got to try to get number three. What is another uh, juice people drink from in the morning? We've gotten grapefruit. Not Sunny Delight, but that is kind of like orange juice. Not banana or strawberry smoothie or prune. Lemon. Oh, there you go, Jonathan. Lemon. Number three is lemon. Lemon juice. Number three. Those are the six fruits that people drink their juice from in the morning. There you go. All right. Oh, my kid said lemonade 2 minutes ago. Okay, what do you guys think? We got 2.5 minutes. Do you want to try to get this question in, or do you want to wait till tomorrow? We got 2 minutes. If we got 2 minutes, do you think we should just hold off till tomorrow? Try it. All right, we can try it real quick. We don't have a lot of time though. We might have to. We might have to, but we'll try it. All right. Top six answers to this question. Question is: name something a girl would need if she wanted to impersonate an elderly woman. Name something a young girl would need if she wanted to impersonate an elderly woman. A wig. Okay, there you go. Shirley, gray wig. That's the number one answer. Gray wig. Not saggy boobs. Not a fake mustache. Remember, elderly woman. No, not an AARP card. A cane? Okay, there you go. A cane, number two. Number two is cane. Top hat? No. Gray pubes? No. Clothes? Okay, clothes. I'll give you that for dress. Yeah, for an old dress. Number four. We've gotten cane. A shawl or scarf. That's number five. Let's see. Number six. I might just have to tell you this. Number two, you did get